The most gifted men on this planet are the ones who feel the most, the ones with the biggest heart, the ones with the biggest vision, the ones with the biggest mission, the ones who want to be of service to this world. It's the men who are truly empathic on the inside. They have a big heart. They take the shirt off their back for somebody. They take a bullet for their family. And not just say it, but actually do it. They sacrifice themselves on a daily basis. But here's the problem. Most of those men aren't in touch with that part of themselves because it's overwhelming and it's hard to handle because they don't understand it. When you're a truly deeply empathic guy who feels a lot and you don't understand how to manage that, that's like a ball and chain. That's like constant agony. That's like never-ending suffering because you have things going on inside of you that you cannot contend with, that you cannot decipher. It's an esoteric language, and all you want to do is learn to turn it off. And you think that being strong is being emotionless. You think that being strong is feeling nothing. You think that being strong is operating out of ego and proving something to ghosts. People that would never be in your corner, would never be at your side during your death. People that would never go to your funeral. Real power, the most powerful thing a man can ever do, the most powerful men that are out there are men who can connect, who can plug in, meet any moment with whatever that moment most requires from them. They are multi-dimensional. They're not one-dimensional. If somebody attacks their family on a corner, they are capable of violence. But if their kid gets bullied at school, they're capable of empathy and compassion and an encouraging word. If their wife is in a bad spot, maybe had an argument with a friend, they're capable of encouragement. They're capable of holding space. They're capable. They are emotionally available. They are disciplined. They are determined. When they wake up tired, they can kick it into gear. It's a man who is multidimensional, multifaceted. He's not one-dimensional. He doesn't operate with some complex, like he's got it all figured out, because we're all a work in progress. And we need brothers and we need people in our life. And men like that, what you'll find out about them is that they're usually highly isolated. And the guys that they have in their life, it's superficial relationships. Iron sharpens iron. But in order for that to happen, the blade has to be taken out of the sheath. Meaning you got to get real and honest about where you're at. Men who operate out of ego fear honesty. They fear vulnerability. They fear truth because it's juxtaposed to how they live, putting out an energy of who I want people to think I am versus who I really am. Making the real them invisible, which only leads to what? Seeking validation. And the authentic version of you doesn't need to seek validation. The authentic version of you is accepted. And anybody in your life that rejects the authentic version of you, I'm talking about the version of you that's in alignment with your God-given purpose, on mission, on point, with integrity, morality, a clear conscience. That version of you validates himself every day through the way that he operates. So my brother, understand that your power is in here. It's not out there, it's in here. Don't look to hyper-exaggerated forms of masculinity that walk around with a mask of bravado when you think you gotta be like that. The most powerful men that I've ever met in my life are men that can hold space and truly connect and be in that place of vulnerability, rawness, realness, transparency, because that is hard.